When they did the part of the choreo where they're like swaying back and forth and they hold their ponytails up like Mamamoo did, I wanted to stand up. I was like, yes, you guys kill it.
I'm saying I don't wanna come down from your love. We'll get lost together, let me find. Don't ever let me come down from your love. From your love, from your love.
Hey everyone, it's Bree here. If you're new here, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Today, I'll discuss what went down in Girls Planet 999 Episode 2. Now, you guys probably already know these episodes are super long. I think this one was about an hour and 40 minutes. Last week was over 2 hours, but don't worry, I got you. I'll pretty much recap all of the highlights of this episode. I'll also go over the top 9 results, the cell combination results, and even details about next episode's mission. You guys do not want to miss that. But before we get into it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, or else. No, but seriously, I make weekly Girls Planet content, so if you're into that, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss any of my uploads. Episode 2 starts with the continuation of the performances from last week, where the judges or Planet Masters select the candidates for the top 9. If you guys don't remember, just a reminder, the top 9 get first dibs on choosing who they want in their cells to move forward with in the competition. This is extremely important because cells will be eliminated together, so you get a huge advantage if you're one of the top 9 and get first dibs on who you want to be in your team. I'm just going to quickly recap some of the performances that really stuck out to me and go over some of the candidates that made it into the top 9 pool. The first group up was one of the J groups, Joker, including Kubo Reina, Oki Fuka, Aratake Rinka, and Sakamoto Shihona. They performed Go Go Bebe by Mamamoo, and let me tell you, they nailed it. I was especially impressed with Kubo Reina. I think she has tons of star power and really stole the show for me, but overall, all of the girls had that charisma and attitude you need if you perform a Mamamoo song, especially Go Go Bebe. When they did the part of the choreo where they're like swaying back and forth and they hold their ponytails up like Mamamoo did, I wanted to stand up. I was like, yes, you guys kill it. So the mentors gave Joker an all pass, meaning that all of the members of the cell became top 9 candidates. They were the first J group to receive an all pass so far, so good for them. Next up was another K group, 18 Girls, who performed Mr. Chu by A-Pink. Unfortunately, the judges weren't too happy with this performance. The dancing was a little choppy and out of sync, and Sunmi pointed out that the girls didn't smile with their eyes at all, but I really think the girls were just really nervous and it showed in their performance, unfortunately. For me, Bahie and Huewan really carried the performance with their stable vocals, but unfortunately none of the members passed as top 9 candidates, but hopefully they'll do better next week. Another K group, Fireworks, performed Wow Thing by Shinbi, Jeon Soyeon, Sogi, and Chungha. I was really impressed by their charisma and stage presence. Kim Do-ah, who was a Produce 48 contestant and is a member of Fanatics, really stuck out to me. I could not keep my eyes off of her. She seemed really comfortable rapping and on stage in general. I also could not take my eyes off Dayeon. She is just so fierce and powerful on stage. They all did a great job, and all 4 members of Fireworks achieved an all pass and made it to the top 9 candidates pool. Soryuk Chi, who is a Chinese idol, performed Chungha's Snapping next. I thought her performance was incredibly solid. Her vocals, dancing, and charisma were all there. I think she's definitely an ace and a force to be reckoned with, and you can really see that she's already an established idol. She basically really stood out amongst some of the other contestants that aren't already debuted. You could really see the experience that she has. She passed with flying colors and made it to the top 9 candidate pool. So now let's talk about Yujin's performance. So if you remember last week's episode, you know that towards the end, Mnet showed footage of Yujin crying and limping off stage, but it turns out this was just another case of Mnet's evil editing. So let's get into what happened. Yujin performed Hyuna's Bubble Pop and she did an amazing job. The other contestants cheered her on and commented on how well she did, and even Yaning, yes, even Fu Yaning, praised her for her performance and for dancing barefoot. Yujin explained to the judges that she took off her shoes because she had blisters and she wanted to be able to dance without feeling any pain from the blisters, and took off her shoes so she could give the performance her all. She passed with flying colors and made it to the top 9 candidates pool. Yujin started crying not because she was injured or performed poorly, but because she was so happy and overwhelmed with receiving praises from the judges and making it to the top 9 pool. Mnet showed clips of Yujin explaining that CLC is basically disbanded at this point. You can see here that Yujin is so passionate about the competition because although she's an idol, she feels that her dreams are being stifled by her company Cube. She also mentioned that due to the fact that most of CLC's songs have like a tough girl vibe, she basically felt invisible on stage. This was really heartbreaking to hear. I felt so bad for Yujin and I'm definitely rooting for her. So next, the MC announced the final top 9 from the pool of candidates, and I will list them here. So I was so excited that Ezaki Hikaru made it and got first place in the top 9. I think she really deserved it. She blew me away with her performance of Kumbaya. She just really has the energy and the vibe and the stage presence to be an idol, I think. Her dancing is amazing. Her rapping is really good too. I just think she's really, really talented and I'm definitely rooting for her. I did really feel bad that Yurina didn't make it in the top 9 because she was also one of my favorites from last week, but the competition is tough and I get that not everybody is gonna make it. The MC explained that in the future, the top 9 will be voted for by the Planet Guardians, which are the viewers. That's us, so from now on, the competition is pretty much in our hands. The MC also explained that everyone would have to create their cells, so each cell must have at least 3 members of one planet each, and the top 9 starting from first place would have priority in selecting. So as you can imagine, this gave the top 9 a huge advantage because not only were they able to select their cell members first, they could select other top 9 candidates to basically form a supercell with like the best or the top rated contestants. So since Ezaki Hikaru won first place, she got to choose her cell members first, followed by the rest of the top 9. Next, the contestants that weren't chosen had to decide amongst themselves and build their cells, which was pretty chaotic because all of the members that weren't in the top 9 or selected by the top 9 to create their cells had to raise their hands and go up to the other contestant who they wanted to join cells with and be like, "Hi, my name's so-and-so, I'm a vocalist, I'm a rapper, I'm a dancer, whatever, I want to join your cell." But it was really awkward yet wholesome to watch. I'll insert the cell combination results here so you can see. So the MC explained that voting is now open and will close on August 28th. So in order to vote on the Universe app, you have to select 3 cells and 3 individuals to vote for. I have no idea how the cell votes and individual votes will be weighed, but the MC explained that the Korean votes will make up 50% of the points and the votes outside of Korea will make up the other 50% of the points. Next, the girls moved into the dorms and the next morning they played a mission where they had to find their cellmates' baby photos and put them on the ranking board. The winners of this mission got first dibs on next episode's mission. So let's talk about the mission that will happen next week. The girls will participate in the first round, officially determined by global votes called Mission Connect. For Mission Connect, 3 cells or 9 girls must join as a team and compete with another team based on the songs they chose. The song choices were Blackpink, How You Like That, IZ*ONE Fiesta, Oh My Girl The 5th Season, Twice Yes or Yes, EXO The Eve, BTS Mic Drop, and 17 Pretty You. For the EBS or the boy group category, EBS standing for EXO, BTS, and 17, 3 teams would pick one song and compete against the other 2. I really liked the variety of the songs, especially because I'm a boy group stan. I'm a huge fan of EXO, BTS, and 17, so I was really excited to see their songs as part of the selection for next mission. I'm especially really excited for the cell that Dayeon put together, which includes herself, Kamikura Rei, Rurowe, Ezaki Hikaru, Suburi Chi, Nonaka Shana, Jung Ji-yu, and Fuya Ning. They'll be performing The Eve by EXO, and I think they definitely have the fierceness to pull a concept like that off. The MC announced that the winners of this round would get twice the amount of votes they received 24 hours before voting closes. And on the other hand, for the boy group teams, the winner of the boy group performances gets 3 times the amount of votes. And here's yet another twist. The best out of the winning teams will perform on M Countdown. So as you can see, whoever wins the boy group performance will have a huge advantage when it comes to the way the votes are weighed. On top of that, the best out of the 5 teams will get a chance to perform on M Countdown, which is huge. So you can see that there's a lot on the line for next episode's mission. The MC also added that at the end of next mission, 16 cells or 48 contestants will be eliminated. That's nearly half of the 99 contestants. However, they will have a chance to survive with the Planet Pass, which is where the Planet Masters or judges are able to save a member from each cell or group. So we got a lot of details about next episode this week and an idea of how the competition will go and how quickly it will go moving forward. So talk to me in the comments. Comment below who you're voting for, what cell you're voting for, what individual you're voting for, who your top picks are, what team you think will nail next week's mission. Also let me know your favorite performances from this week and who you're looking forward to seeing perform the most next week. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any of my Girls Planet 999 uploads. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!